Make it look like my hair's been brushed. We can work with this. Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope you're enjoying all the America themed videos so far. And here is another one for you. It's a makeup haul of things I bought in like drugstore places like Walmart mainly, and also from Sephora. So let's get on into it. But before we do, actually, there's a few things to address. Yes, I have a cold, which is why I will sound nasally and a little bit weird during this video. Secondly, if you see my finger in this video, as you can tell it's different from the others, I burnt it. It's got a blister on it, so that's why it looks weird. I'm not going to do a close-up because it's gross. But I decided that I wanted some custard, so I put it in a little bowl, put some cling film on top of it, went to get it out. Bearing in mind, it looked like it was covered everywhere, and usually I would get a tea towel to get it out, but I didn't, did I, this one time. So there was a tiny little hole where some steam was coming out, the steam went on my finger went and had this big old blister on it. Ran it under water, kept it in like water, not ice water, apparently ice water makes it worse. Kept it in water for like 5 minutes, like and then my mum like bandaged it up, and I had to have it bandaged up all night last night, and it looked ridiculous. Like, the bandage was so big that it was like double the size of my finger, so it looked ridiculous compared to the other ones. Then I had to band this one to it because it just felt a bit too, it just felt like it was going to fall off, so I had to bandage it to the other one so it didn't like fall off in the night. Afterwards I did tweet about it, saying sometimes a bowl of custard just isn't worth it, because I didn't really want the custard afterwards, but my mum did bring it to me. She reheated it again, didn't burn herself, and gave it to me, so I did appreciate that. Thanks mum for the custard. I'm definitely going to survive at uni. It's going to go really, really well. Yeah, so on with the makeup haul. Now, I'm not a makeup guru person, so there won't be like loads of makeup themed videos, but I bought quite a lot, so I thought I'd show you what I've got, and just mention if I've tried it out already, what I think of it, and if I like it or not. So I'm going to start with like the Walmart kind of side of things, which I've put in this lovely bag, this Disney themed bag. It's got, you know, Belle and Cinderella on it, and this was from my friend. When she gave me my birthday present, she put them in this bag. So Deshani, if you're watching, your bag's coming in handy now. I do use it to like take things to places. It's a bit weird. Yeah, so I've just separated them so it makes more sense. So I thought I'll get a wash while I'm here, and it is the Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh Foaming Facial Cleanser. I didn't buy it because I thought, oh, 20 now, getting on a bit. I just bought it because I like foaming ones, and you know what, I really, really like it. It's also 97% natural and paraben free, and you can kind of tell that with the scent. I would say it doesn't smell of blueberries, so don't expect that, but it kind of smells just fresh and a little bit herbally, maybe, just because it is, maybe that's because it is 97% natural. But I really, really like it, and I feel like it cleans my face really well, and it actually takes off makeup really well. Obviously I know it's a cleanser, but it doesn't say here that it's, you know, it says it's meant to like obviously help clean your face, and it's got antioxidants in and stuff like that, but it doesn't say it's actually meant to take off makeup, but it takes it off really well. So I really like this, and I'm quite glad that I can get it back here, so I don't have to like try and get it from America or something. But it is a really, really nice, and I'm excited to try out maybe some more things from the range. Now, next things, I'm going to go on to brushes. I got a little bit excited about the e.l.f. brushes because they are really well priced. They are really well priced, and I decided to pick up 4. So I started off because I wanted to get a blending brush, and this looks like it would be cracking for contour, which it probably is actually. I've not used it for that. But it's so soft. It was $6. It is actually called their blending brush, so if you want to try and find it, that's what it's called. But it's really, really soft, and I use it sometimes. I like to put on bronzer and blusher and stuff, and I sometimes find that blusher and bronzer, sometimes it looks like you've got blusher here, bronzer here, and they don't blend and they don't look that natural. Obviously they're never going to look super natural, but you just want them to blend in a little bit more seamlessly and not look as patchy. And I just find that this, just, you know, just do this bit. It just blends it really, really nice. And if you go a bit heavy-handed with your bronzer or your blusher, this is the perfect brush for that. I think it'd be really good for contour too, but that's what I mainly use it for. And I decided to go back and pick up a few more. So I picked up these 3. I've got the angled blush brush, which I actually don't want to use for blush. I want to use it for highlighter because I got a new highlighter, which you will see, and I just don't really have a highlighting brush, and I thought I'd try this out. If not, I'm sure I'll find a use for it. $3 I think. Then I got the eyeshadow C brush, which is just basically like a flat-ended eyeshadow brush to put on like your base colour, but it just looks like this, and again really soft, and the bristles are all seem quite strong, so I think they'll be quite good. This was $3, and yeah, I just need another one. Then I've got the blending eye brush, which this was $1. The white ones are $1, which is amazing, and they're soft, so because I need some new brushes, and I probably should invest eventually in some really like ones that are gonna last ages, but I don't have the money for that, so I just got this one, and it's really soft, and I think it'll be just a really nice little blending brush. Okay, and then now another thing which I don't really wear that often are false eyelashes. I wore them in my Philadelphia story vlog, which I'll link down below. And I wore them for like my stage makeup and stuff. I probably wouldn't wear those ones on a daily basis, but a lot of people talk about the Ardell Baby Wispies, and I thought I'd try them out. I thought they're so pretty. I got a second pair, and apparently they're really good. You can reuse them quite a bit. And I also got the Duo eyelash glue, because people say this is the best one, because this one doesn't come with an eye glue. But I'm really excited to try these out. I just think for nights out and stuff like that, and maybe special occasions, I always like think about wearing false lashes, but I never really wear them, and I've actually gotten the knack from doing Philadelphia story. I know how to apply them properly now, so I thought I'd try these out. Walmart. Two mascaras that I picked up when I was in Walmart was the Clump Crusher by CoverGirl. It's supposed to be like water resistant, because I found that my mascaras just were not liking the heat, and they just kept giving me really bad panda eyes, and I thought a water resistant one would be good. It's not waterproof, but it basically stuck on my lashes, and it did the job for while I was away. I wouldn't say it's the best mascara, but it was good for the really hot weather, and it's held up really well. But that's just kind of like it's nothing amazing. It's good. Again, it doesn't clump. I just heard quite a few people talk about it, and it was quite cheap, so I thought I'd pick it up. Now, the one that I'm obsessed with, I watched Kathleen Lights on YouTube, and she mentioned quite a lot how much she liked this new Flower mascara, and it is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. So it looks ridiculously long, like compared to your eye, it is long, because you have different settings. See it getting smaller, it gets all twisty. See what I mean? It twists, so you can change the setting. So you can go back to long, and then you do it once and it gets a bit smaller, and then you do it again, and it's like extreme. So you start off using just the long one, which is a bit awkward to use because it is so long, but you start off with that, which just gives you the length. Then you do the next step, and you do the next step after that, and it just makes your lashes really long and gives them a lot of volume. And I don't find that this gives me panda eyes, because I have that problem a lot with mascaras, and I really like it. I think it's great, so definitely try this out if you can. And then finally, something from Milani, which Milani? Yeah, is that how you say it? It's a baked blush, and I've wanted to try it out for ages, and it's in the shade Luminoso. It's just like a nice sweet peach colour, and then it comes with a mirror and a brush. I probably won't use this, but I do actually really like the mirror. I think it's a really good mirror, so on the go mirror. The only thing I would say is that maybe because it is a little bit fine, that's why you get so much on your brush. It's easy if you have put too much on to get rid of it with another brush. It's easy to just kind of wipe it away, but I wouldn't say it stays all day. So it's not my favourite blush. I think I prefer the NYX one, but I really like the colour of this. Now, just a little thing that I got from Maybelline. It's the Brow Drama, which I know I can get here. On my brows, I usually use the Gimme Brow. Benefits Gimme Brow, which I really like, and I thought I would pick up the Maybelline Brow Drama in Deep Brown just to see what it was like. This is the applicator. It's a bit big for that my size brow. Maybe it'd be alright if you had maybe a bigger brow, but it's really weird. It's like a gel kind of consistency, and when it dries it rubs off, and it's just really odd. Like when you take it off, it comes off in like little rolls of rubbish, and then when it applies, it dries really quite hard. So I wasn't a massive fan of this. It's alright, it'll get you through, but I wasn't crazy about it. I don't think it's the most amazing product ever, but I thought I'd get it to last me, and I thought maybe if I was hoping I would find a dupe for the Benefit browsing, because Benefit browsing is not cheap and I didn't want to have to buy another one. But I did, as you'll see in my Sephora haul that we're going to go into now. So yeah, I wasn't massively impressed with this. I wouldn't recommend it. If you need something for your brows, don't go for this. It's not great. So this is time for Sephora haul. This is actually full. That's just ridiculous, isn't it? I did do 2 trips to Sephora. I did one, and then I decided that I hadn't bought enough and went back. And because of that, I got a few free things, which I'll show you in a second. So like I said, I picked up my favourite brow product, which is the Gimme Brow, and they've done new packaging for this, which I was very excited about. I'm in the shade 5 apparently, whatever that means. And how cute is that? That is just the cutest little packaging, and see the size of the applicator compared to the other one. It's just so much more precise. And I just find it fills them in and keeps them all in place at the same time, which is exactly what I want. And the old packaging was fine, but this is beautiful. This is gorgeous. You whip this out to your brows and you just look fabulous. Okay, so I did get a Beauty Insider card. I signed up and made an account before I left for America, and then when I got there she asked me if I already had an account. I said I have an account but I've just not got a card, and she gave me my card and I've got points on it both times, and I ended up getting free things because I spent too much money basically. And firstly you get to pick out 2 different little samples, so I picked out the Clinique Prep Start Eye Cream. It's basically meant to be really good for puffiness, so I thought, well, if I've had a day where I've not really got much sleep and I have to go somewhere, then I'll try this out. So we'll see what that's like. And then I also got a little bit of Bumble and Bumble BB Curl Pre-Style / Restyle Mist Primer. So we'll see how this goes. I don't know, I've never tried anything from Bumble and Bumble. That's the main reason I picked this up, is because I thought I'd like to try something. So it's free, let's go for it, and I'll let you know if I like it. And then I got given a free makeup bag, which just says Sephora on it, and obviously it's the black and white stripes, which I think will be quite handy. I don't really have many makeup bags. I have a big one that I use for shows and stuff, and I use when I go to places, but this will be handy if I just need a few things. I could even use it for my uni pencil case if I wanted to, so we'll see. And then I got a cup which just says Sephora on it, 3 red lipsticks, and I really like drinking out of cups with straws. I don't like having ice touch my teeth, so this is ideal for me. Now on to all the goodies. This is one of the things I got. It is the Solid Blender Cleanser, and it's the Ultimate Makeup Sponge and Brush Cleanser, and I'm really excited to use this because my brushes are a bit dirty and I do need to clean them. Oh, I hate that when stickers don't come off properly. It's so annoying. Ooh. It looks like a butterfly, and it's got all loads of like little bumps on it, so I guess I can put that in the base of my hand and rub my brush on that. That's really good, so I can get a bit of a more intense clean. And then it's just like a solid bar of soap, really. It's very important to wash your brushes, and I know I need to do that now because I've been on holiday for 3 weeks and they've not been brushed. They've not been brushed? They've not been cleaned. That's gross. So, sort them out. The next thing I got is something I've wanted to try for quite a while. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And again, I know I can get this in the UK, but it actually turned out cheaper in the US. So I thought, only a few quid I think, but I thought I'd try it out. And I've not tried it yet, but let's have a look at what it looks like, shall we? I'm not even taking it out of the box. Ooh, here we go. Oh, so it's got a cap and another cap. What's the point in that? Just give us 1 cap, guys. Don't need 2. Yeah, I'll let you know what I think of this. I've not tried it. I just thought it'd be good for nights out because I feel like my makeup doesn't look great. It's like, I don't think McDonald's has great lighting, but you have a night out and then you end up somewhere like McDonald's at the end, and if you don't, then I'd be quite surprised because it's where most people go. So you go there to get, like, you know, your food, because at this time you haven't eaten in hours and hours and you're starving. So you decide to go to Mackey's and you look at your makeup in a mirror or a photo thing and you're like, whoa, it's not looking great. And then you look around and there's the odd girl where their makeup is flawless still and you're like, how? I'm going to try this out and hopefully I will be one of those people again. I basically picked up stuff I've wanted to try for ages and I've thought about for years, and I've just been too stingy with my money to buy anything, so I just let loose on this trip, as you will see. Yes, there's more. Now, a little skincare item. This was in the aisles. Everyone always says that there's stuff in the aisles on the way to Sephora that's like you have to buy, and I'm like, what a load of rubbish. This is the product of that. It's a mini Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. And I do suffer with quite dry skin, especially on my nose. I get really dry patches and sometimes on my chin. I thought I'd try this out, and I've wanted to for ages, but the large version is £30. And I thought, I can never find the mini version in the UK, but I saw it there and I thought I will try it out, and I absolutely love it. It smells so nice. I would describe the smell now. Oh, I can kind of smell. I'm getting my sense of smell back. I've not had it for a few days and it's been a nightmare. It just smells really fresh. I think that's the easiest way to describe it. It's really, really good for dry skin, so I definitely recommend this. I love it. Now, the next thing I got was from NARS, and I have used it a few times actually, but I've kept it in the packaging. It's got a bit grubby. No. It is a smudge-proof eyeshadow base, and it's basically a primer for your eyeshadow. I have oily eyelids. I don't know what happens, but whatever eyeshadow, no matter what eyeshadow I use, if I don't use a primer, it all gets caught in like my crease. So I thought I'd try out the NARS one. I thought I'd try out the NARS one because a lot of people said for oily eyelids it's really good, and I love it. I think it's really good. You hardly need to use anything, which I really like about it, because it's expensive. It's expensive. I love it. I think it's a really, really great primer. This one item is used by all makeup gods. Now, I'm not saying I'm a makeup god. I'm saying that hopefully now I can try and become one. It's the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. Oh! But here it is. This is the packaging. You've probably seen this all over YouTube if you're into like makeup and stuff. And then it has a little thing, which again, I keep keeping this on it. It is just the most beautiful. I'm not wearing it now, so don't like try and look for a highlight because it's not there. The most beautiful highlight. Can you see that? Oh, it's just so, so gorgeous. I love it. I think it's such a good highlighter. I tried it out a few times. And I absolutely love it. So it's really nice for the brow bone. It's nice as an eyeshadow as well. Highlighter, beautiful, absolutely beautiful product. Oh! Okay, so now on to Kat Von D. Went a bit mental in Kat Von D. The first thing I got was the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lovesick, which I'm wearing now. They're really comfortable, they stay on for ages, and I then went back and got another colour, but I'll just quickly show you what they look like. Looks like this it's really long applicator, like, but I really like it. It has a nice subtle scent to it, stays on for ages, and the colours are beautiful. So I'll just quickly show you the other colour that I got, which is the colour, I'll write it here, but I'll try and pronounce it, Bower 05. Yeah, these are the two colours, and I just thought that would be a really nice colour to try out, and I just really loved the shade of this pink, and I thought I'd try them out. But I'm really excited to try this one on a night out, very excited. But I just think they're such beautiful colours. They've got some really nice ones in the range. There was one that I really, really wanted, I can't remember what it was called, but it was sold out, so I had a hunt on for some other lipsticks and found a colour that was pretty much the same, and it's by Anastasia. Now, I really love this colour. It's in the colour Catnip. This is the packaging. Darker, kind of nudier pink compared to Lovesick. And I just think it's really, really nice. However, I would say, as you can hear, there is some sort of thing stopping it, but you get so much product come out, you waste it. I know I'm just going to waste so much product having to clean it up. It just doesn't stop the product coming out of the tube, and that is the one thing that I would say is really crap about it. It's a lot more drying than the Kat Von D ones. The Kat Von D ones I think are quite moisturising for a liquid lipstick. This is a little bit drying. Great colour, stays on really well, don't get me wrong, the actual product is great, but I just think for $20 a high-end, you know, liquid lipstick shouldn't do that. I also got another liquid lipstick which is a very similar colour. It is in the shade 6. I did have the name for it, but for some reason the name has gone away. I didn't realise, and when you swatch it, you can't tell, there's just this one here, you can't tell that it's got slight shimmer to it, but when it dries on your lips, it has a slight shimmer to it, which I don't know how I feel about. I love the colour. I think, again, the Sephora ones are amazing. I've got two others, two like ready ones that I really love. That's why I picked up another one, and I really like it. I just wasn't expecting the shimmer, so we'll see how I feel about that. But I am crazy about liquid lipsticks because they just stay on. You don't have to fuss around with them, and I'm very happy with my collection. It's just a shame that I know I'm gonna waste product with this when it's such a pretty colour. I don't want to do that. Two other things I picked up from Kat Von D is the tattoo liner, which I haven't tried yet, and I was meant to pick up the tattooed liner the first time, but I picked up the lightning liner, which is basically like a glittery version of this, which I actually think if you want a glittery eyeliner, use this and then put this on top, which I tried on my hand and it looked fine. I think would be really, really nice. So I will use this because I'm determined. I don't want to have wasted my money, so I am going to use this, and I'm going to look at tutorials on YouTube exactly how to do it, and I will use it. But I'm excited to try the tattoo liner because a lot of people have raved about it. And that is everything I got. So I hope you really enjoy this video, and I shall see you all very, very soon with another one. Have an absolutely lovely week, and just try and ignore all the swatches on my hand. Bye. Yeah, so not done a whole video before. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to put this on my face and then go out and just be like